Hello students, Mr. Bestias here. Welcome to Unit 4, Week 1, Day 2. Make sure you have your meaning mapper, article a day, your book of knowledge, and paper and pencil to write with. Today we will learn about shadows and get an understanding how they are created. Let's get started. Look at these 4 images. What do all these images have in common? Describe what you see in 6 words. So, what do they have in common? That's right. They all show shadows. Here we see a person's shadow, here a mountain shadow, and here as well. And here we see a lamppost shadow. Now I want you to think of our focus word, shape. And I want you to complete the sentences below using the right form of shape. So it can either be shaping, shaped, or shape. So take a moment to do that now. Now I'm going to do this example with you. A star is that's right, shape. The cake as a circle. I shaped the cake as a circle. That's right. How are your plans shaping up? Great job. Now let's start with our article a day. What are shadows? Look at the picture. What do you see? I see a group of people playing with their shadow. Let's get started with our article a day. Some things block light. Light is the form of energy that lets your eyes see things. In Spanish, we say luz. That means no light can get through that thing. Human bodies block light. When light can't go through something, a dark area forms by the thing. When something is dark, it has little or no light. In Spanish, we say oscuro o obscuro. This dark area is called a shadow. A shadow is the dark shape that appears on the ground or other surface when something stands in the way of light. Have you seen your shadow before? I see my shadow every time I go outside and the sun is out, especially in the afternoon. If you stand in the sun, you can usually see your shadow on the ground. Try to play with your shadow. Make it bigger. Make it smaller. Can you make it into different shapes? This toy creates a shadow by blocking the light from my phone. I can make it bigger, or I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger, or I can make it smaller. Let's come back to our presentation. Can you see the shadows in this picture? Yeah, the shadows are on the ground. The trees are casting their shadows. Now, take out your book of knowledge. Write down 2 or 3 things you learned from the article and would like to remember. Pause the video and take a moment to do this now. As usual, I'm going to go back to my article a day to find my evidence so I can write down what I learned. The first thing I learned is that a shadow is formed by blocking light. I'm going to write that down. I learned that a shadow is formed by blocking light. I also learned when something is dark, it has little or no light. I'm going to write that down as well. I also learned that when something is dark, it has little or no light. This makes me think of making shadow puppets. Because when we make shadow puppets, we're playing with shadows. Now, please take out your meaning mapper. In our meaning mapper, we have our focus word shape in the middle. We've added geometry, which is the study of shapes, and we've added healthy because people that are in shape are very healthy. But what other word can you add to your meaning mapper? I added the word glass. because liquid always depends on glass to give it its shape. That's it for me, students. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.